It's Samara. I'm here today with a 331 for you. So, my daughter is smiling at me from over there. Hello, Brookie. Hi, Sugar Bean. Hey. So, I'm sure you guys have heard of Project 333, which Courtney Carver brought into being several years ago. But that's basically having 33 items in your wardrobe for 3 months at a time, just as a way to simplify and take the pressure off, but get to use what you have. So I'm doing a version of that. I'm on a no-buy. I want to enjoy my clothes, not worry about my clothes, but also have a little fun with style. And because I actually bought a few things before my no-buy started, I actually right now feel a lot of abundance. I have a lot of things that I'm excited about and that I want to wear, and that I have all kinds of ideas about how I want to wear them, but there's actually a lot of it. So I am in need of some structure and restriction in order to get the most juice out of what I have. So I wanted to do a 331 instead of a 333 and make a little capsule wardrobe, 33-piece capsule wardrobe for 1 month. So this 1 month includes 2 possible times of travel, both to the Midwest. We live in the Bay Area in California, where I don't know if you've heard the Mark Twain saying, but the coldest winter I ever spent was a summer in San Francisco. So we live close enough to San Francisco that that's true for us. It's foggy, it's cold, it's 55 degrees in the middle of July. So that's our normal. But we're traveling to the Midwest twice in the next month, where it's going to be probably 95 degrees and humid. So I'm taking that into account with what I've got here. So I'll show you what I've got, and then I want to do kind of a lookbook and show you some outfits that I can make from this. Please excuse the plum. We're being real here, maybe a little too real, but please excuse the mushed in plum. That's how life is going, and that's why I need, the kinds of clothes that I need now. This is linen, and this is washable, so I'm going to stain treat it right after this, and hopefully it'll come right out. And this is one of the things that I recently purchased. This is the willow dress in the color Moon from Beachwood Baby, and so far I just could not be more pleased with it. It's really beautiful. So, okay, what do we have on this here rack, and then what can we do with that? So I've got this beautiful heather gray raw silk wrap top from OZMA, and I bought that in a size extra large. I had one before, and so I know that they run pretty small, so I wanted to size up so it feels roomy rather than super tight. So I'd say I'm a medium, maybe medium to large right now in my in my breastfeeding era. But yeah, I got that one in an XL. And so this top, I actually just was watching a Carrie Dayton video, and she has this same top, but this is a little Old Navy top that is kind of exactly fits the brief for what I'm looking for right now in my wardrobe, because I realized that I love to wear dresses, and they really work for me, and feel easy and fun. We got a little toddler, or she's not a toddler, she's 7 months old. We got a little 7-month-old background track. But yeah, I really struggle with tops. Everybody has that one area of their wardrobe that they can't figure out. And for me, that's tops, because I'm 5'4", so I'm average height, but I have a pretty long, average to long inseam, and I have a high rise. So my waist is way up here, and therefore the top part of my waist to shoulder is very short. So that's it's 1/3, and then this is 2/3, And so I like high-waisted pants, and I like mid-rise on me too, but I just can't figure out what to wear with that. And then on top of that, I recently accepted the fact that looking at what I actually will wear, what I purchase versus what I actually will wear, I need volume up top. Emotionally, I like to have volume and space on my top half. But physically, logistically, proportionally, and because I'm a Kibbe romantic, which the big thing for Kibbe romantic is basically waist emphasis, waist definition, which is not something I really love, but he's right, it makes a big difference in, in how I look, or how flattering my clothes are. But anyway, so all that to say, I've been buying scoop neck, fitted shirts, which I like and are flattering, but I don't always want to wear that because sometimes it just feels, I don't know, I just like volume. So anyway, so this top is what I've been looking for. I've been trying to find some like short, round, loose tops that I can wear on top so that it still will be flattering. It will like give me sort of a waist without being like tight on the waist, tight to the waist, because it kind of hints at where my waist should be. So yeah, so this is a top from Old Navy that is cotton. It's 100% cotton, and it's got like some cute little lace detailing and all that good stuff. It's a really cute top, but I had tried it on like in store, and I was like, I really like this top, but it's $25, and I felt like it should be like $10 or $12. And for Old Navy, you can often get their stuff on super sale, so I kept checking back for it to go on sale, and it never did. So I finally bit the bullet and just bought it full price, and I have been very happy I did that. And then I've got this linen tank top, which is again sort of same shape that I'm working on, and this is one that I bought on eBay and then shortened it a little bit, and I have been loving it since I shortened it. I just got this one from Natural Life, which I think was a company that I heard about from like a Facebook ad, and yes, they were incredibly correct in targeting me. It's like modern hippie clothes and chamois. This is also, or this one is from American Eagle, and yeah, just a little like peplum tank top. Also from American Eagle, as I've been in search of short round tops. This one and its sister friend are from Amazon, and yeah, I found a brand on Amazon. I think it's called, in my head, this is what it's called. But in my head, I pronounce that Amazhiyu, because I think that's what they're saying, is we're gonna amaze you with our incredible quality. But actually they have like pretty nice like natural materials. They have a lot in linen and in cotton gauze. And so I got this sort of light green, oops, and then this one, which was white, but I just coffee dyed it just the other day. And so these I'm trying because they're like a wrap top, but they're a wrap top with volume. So I'm not sure, but that's a silhouette I want to try out. And then this one I got, whoops, this one I got from OZMA, and this again, so it's like short and round, and yeah, I'm hoping that that will work for me with pants. This one I just got from, yeah, I've got a lot of new, so a lot of this is experimental. So part of this 331 is going to be just trying and seeing like what works for me at this stage in life. So this is from Indigo Luna, and this is their Paloma long sleeve. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. I think the color is called Cloud Cream, which, yes, very poetic, loving it. And it's got a little flared sleeve. This is an LL Bean top that I got from eBay. It's one of their chamois tops, which I almost bought new. I was on the LL Bean website recently because I was gonna buy another like boat and tote bag. I've had several of those like throughout my life, and our car got broken into, and my bag got stolen like years ago now, probably 4 or 5 years ago. And I had just gotten a nice bag from my dad for Christmas, and that bag was inside of my LLB boat and tote bag. So that got stolen too, but I was sadder about the boat and tote bag. So yeah, I was on the LL Bean site trying to buy another one and couldn't quite pull the trigger. Everything was expensive, and their free shipping threshold is like $75, and I didn't really want anything else. I was trying to see if I wanted something else. And their chamois shirts, the men's chamois shirts, chamois is how that's spelled, but I believe it's pronounced chamois, was something I was looking at. And I think these are like $80 new. I found this on eBay for I think $15, and it's so incredibly soft. It's incredibly beautiful. And I like to have like a men's oversized shirt in my wardrobe too. So speaking of oversized, speaking of romantic, who doesn't often follow the romantic guideline? Emotionally, this is where I'm happy, in the oversized tea life. This is also from Natural Life, and I've already worn this a bunch. I really like it. I foresee myself wearing it a lot. This is a Quince cotton cardigan. This is also really great. I really like this is called Speckled Beige is the color. I don't really see any speckle in it, but it's very beautiful, very, very satisfying. It's a very perfect oatmeal, really. Quince cotton poplin, organic cotton poplin, so it is very nice that they do their cottons in as organic cotton. Quince organic cotton poplin maxi skirt. I've got these, I believe they're called the winterfall pant from Indigo Luna. Kind of like a lounge hybrid, like good for rolling out in the morning. I got these pants, which I'm kind of uncertain about. These are from OZMA that I bought on their sale, their final sale. One of my shopping rules is that I don't purchase on final sale, but I still lose my mind every once in a while and do it. And the color is beautiful. I really like the cream. These are a tensilable denim. This is called the Juno pant. And I think the size is right, but like the way that the waistband is, it doesn't lay, and like the rise, like if the rise was like, which is already ridiculously long, look how long this rise is, and I'm like, I need that to be just a little higher. I just need a little more space in here. So yeah, if the rise was like half an inch higher, this would be really flattering on me, but as it is, it kind of hits my midsection in a weird place. So I'm gonna kind of play around with that and see. And this is like the difficulty of postpartum life is, you know, hopefully in a few months I'm gonna be at a different weight, and so maybe they'll be really flattering then, but I want to try them out now, so I put them in my capsule. And I'm not really like loving jeans, so I have a lot of these sort of like jean alternatives. These are also from OZMA, and this is their linen pant, their tailored linen pant. And I have wanted these really for a couple years, and I finally just bit the bullet on final sale. So this is in the oatmeal color, I believe, and I got these in an extra large. So hopefully I won't regret that. I mean, non-postpartum, I'm usually like a medium, but I feel like I could probably just belt them and they'll still be beautiful. And I wanted to make sure that the rise was like super long because, as I said, I needed to come up to like my rib cage. So yeah, which is way up here. And these, I'm actually like the most uncertain if they're gonna actually work in my life. I bought them because I had wanted them forever. And I have bought many pairs of pants on eBay trying to emulate this. So, but I'm just not sure kind of where they fit in my life. They might be a little too fancy for my everyday, and I don't really get dressed up. I get dressed up, thanks Kat. I get dressed up for church, but I generally wear a dress. I could wear pants, I just generally don't. So I'm not quite sure about these. These I got from Etsy. I don't know if the cat's still over there shaking the camera. That would be very cat-like of him. Yeah, he's doing it. Yeah. Are you done, sir? No? Okay. These I got from Etsy, and yeah, they're like a very light Indian cotton. They have like a pretty flared wide leg, so I just got these. I'm gonna wash them and see how they look in their kind of a washed state. But yeah, so this is kind of what I'm thinking. This is the vibe that I'm trying to go for. Really, Kat? Really? Yeah. This is the vibe. These Old Navy jeans. There you go, bye. These Old Navy jeans actually turned out, this was another Facebook ad targeting. Oh my gosh. Facebook knows me a little too well. Yeah, this was like an immediate click-through for some reason. These were on sale for $25, and they're like a nice trouser pant. I've been kind of looking for like a barrel leg. I wouldn't say these are exactly a barrel leg, but when they're on, they are a bit more barrel leg than they look just hanging, and they're nice and high-waisted. They're very high-waisted, and it's a nice trouser fit in denim, and like a really easy denim. Okay, I'm gonna try to speed it up here a little bit. Another Natural Life one. This one can be a skirt or a dress. Natural Life little cotton gauze dress. Etsy linen dresses that I did a little video on from LinenbyMN. And these are like, yeah, I feel like they're actually like not really that flattering, but I don't really care. You know, I feel like I'm gonna wear them a lot. This one I think is pretty flattering. This is like not really flattering, but it's nice at the same time. It's like a good, don't have to worry about it kind of situation. And then the Paloma dress. So this is the Paloma dress from Beachwood Baby. This one I had pinned on Pinterest like a couple years ago probably. And yeah, I finally decided to just buy it. The linen on this one, the linen on these is absolutely beautiful. It's a little more of like a handkerchief linen. I got both of these in the color Moon. So it's like fine. And I just realized it is a little bit see-through in the right light, but yeah, it feels like it's worth the money. It's nicer than the Quince linen. I love Quince, but it's nicer than the Quince linen, and it's nicer than most of the linen that I own. This one is the Gap and Doan collab. Sorry, it needs to be washed, okay. The Gap and Doan collab from last year. And I love this dress. It was nice through pregnancy and nice now. This is a little Bowden linen short dress that I got from eBay. And then this one I got from Etsy. And yeah, it's just like a loose little Indian cotton dress. This is my other layer in the capsule. And this one I also just got from eBay, and this is vintage. I think it's vintage, or maybe not vintage, but it's LL Bean signature, and it's a cotton cardigan with this pretty pattern knit into it, and it feels really lovely. It's nice and like thick and heavy. So yeah, let's make some outfits. Hey, hi, they're cute, bud. So after making some outfits and putting things together, I realized I'm going to make a couple changes to my 331. I'm taking these guys out, this one, these trouser pants, this one, and these, because they're just not really working to make a lot of outfits with other stuff. And then I'm adding in this dress, this one, and then potentially this one. Hi. These guys. This one, these guys. Hello. And the old trusty rusty. Hi. My first Quince cardigan. So yeah, we'll see.